All right, you ready to run?
No. Here, viewers. Here's Sage. Take a big whiff.
Smell-o-vision. Because if you guys want some fairly inaccurate history, we can provide you that.
It had leather toilet seats. Ain't she a beaut? Thanks for tuning in.
Good morning.
I'm ready to run.
Great. Here's your tea. Let's get in the trail. Ready? All right, you ready to run?
No.
Okay, let's prepare.
I said I was ready to run in there, but then I got outside.
This is a typical June in Colorado.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not ready.
Okay. Put that vest on, let's go.
All right, let's go back home.
Okay, we're done. Good run. Here we are outside of Leadville at like, what, maybe 9,400 feet of elevation to start this run on the Colorado Trail today.
Yeah, we've been living above 9,000 feet now for at least a week, and whew, takes the breath out of you.
Yeah, it's a bad time having a deviated septum. I wake up in the middle of the night just gasping for air even after I feel like we should be acclimated.
Yeah, accumulated is
No, acclimated.
well acclimated.
Yep.
It's definitely a rude awakening when little tasks take the breath out of your lungs and makes you appreciate just air, oxygen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to some training around sea level.
I'm hoping that when we go back to sea level, I'm like an elite runner.
You know what's going to be funny is we're going to get back there and it's going to feel just as hard and we're going to be like, oh my God, really?
But yeah, we're next to Leadville, so getting closer to that dream run. We're actually going to be starting out on the trail that the Leadville runners run.
Yep.
But then it splits and then we're not Leadville runners anymore.
No, yeah, they keep ascending on that trail and we just get to go a little ups and downs.
Well, what Sarah says, HUDs, pointless ups and downs. So we're gonna run on the Colorado Trail to the Interlaken, which is an abandoned resort.
Yeah, from the late 1800s.
And so it's pretty cool, so you have to stay tuned to see what it looks like.
We're technically in a ghost town and we're gonna be running to like a ghost resort.
So come along on the run and just listen to us breathe really heavy and maybe complain.
All right.
This is where we split from the Leadville runners. They'd run up that and we're going this way. Here we go.
That.
Here it comes. Showing off by the camera.
Just give me a second to catch my breath. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm glad you're running up it and not me. Looking good.
I should not be. I'm the one that falls.
Doing good. Keep running.
We're about halfway to the abandoned resort. Just giving our lungs a reset here. The views from this trail are so beautiful because you get to run towards Mount Albert and other snowy peaks. But we've been really thankful to have this trail so close to where we've been camping, because this past week has been an emotional roller coaster.
Oh man, has it ever. We started our adventure this year with a cancer scare with Kane. Yeah, we just got the best news that Kane does have a tumor, but it is benign. So just the best. We're out here just kind of soaking it in. And I guess we're ending it with the cancer scare with Kane.
Last week we were just petting up on him and feeling up on his neck and found a whole bunch of swollen lymph nodes, and it was during Memorial Weekend, so we couldn't get into a vet, and just caused a weekend of emotional chaos.
You could feel his lymph node, at least the one on the right, was really hard, and then there was like a ping pong ball sized growth on it, so that really freaked us out.
Luckily, we did get him into the vet at Buena Vista, and they were an excellent vet and got him in right away.
Yep.
And our worries were valid because the vet said that if it was a cancerous tumor on the lymph node, it would feel the exact same.
Yep.
So they ran some blood tests. They think he just has like an infection right now, so he's on some antibiotics.
Yep.
But man, that was a wave of relief.
Oh my God, yeah, when I heard them say antibiotic, I was like, oh, thank God. And now he's been on it for a few days and his lymph nodes have greatly reduced in size, so I think we're on the right path. Blew out his knee in Moab too, so we confirmed that he has a partially torn ACL.
He's just having a tough time, DB. So we got a lot to mend when we get back home.
Yep.
But I'm just glad that he's on the up and up, hopefully, and he can enjoy the rest of his time in the mountains. I mean, he's been acting normal.
Yeah.
So it's just us. And I think he's just been wondering why his parents have been so sad.
It's just so hard when we just worry so much about him. I'm sure any of you dog owners can relate, cat
Or
owners.
parents. Anyways, that's our life update. So stay tuned for how all that plays out, and let's hope it's trending good.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta stop talking.
Okay.
Okay, see ya on the trail.
Good hustle. Whoa. I was about to say.
Here. This will clean your senses out.
It actually smells great.
Here, viewers. Here's Sage. Take a big whiff.
Smell-o-vision.
The outdoors. Come on. Welcome to Dexter's cabin. It was built in the late 1800s, and it's inspired by nautical architecture.
Yeah, we'll link a video below that talks a lot about the restoration and the whole Interlaken Resort. Because if you guys want some fairly inaccurate history, we can provide you that.
All right, let's do it. This must have been the dining room.
Yeah.
Slash living room comfort. You know, could fit a sectional here, big screen up there.
That's exactly what it was designed for. Nice work.
Yeah.
They probably did a bunch of gaming in here.
This house is beautiful, by the way. I'm so glad that it's on the historical circuit. I don't know what that's called, but the people that preserve things, they did such a really excellent job. I'm still out of breath.
Yeah, Jen and I both were talking about this. Kind of reminds us of the house we sold from Minnesota.
Yeah.
And that we would definitely, if we could, live in this house because it is brilliant.
It had windows kind of like this, but not like this. The window was like our house, but the surrounding was not as beautiful.
Yeah, what she's trying to say is that the windows you can see through in both houses. They're very similar.
Yes.
So we're pretty sure this might be a bathroom that was added far later.
Ah, I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, holy crap. I thought you were a ghost. That actually really scared me.
Just kidding.
You can see the door doesn't even open all the way, you know, so it feels like this was an afterthought, but boy, this tub.
This is Bryce's dream tub. It's probably so dark in here you can't see.
Look at that. Nice and deep. That looks like a good tub.
And super clean. Now we're entering my favorite part of the house, the upstairs. First of all, people were really tiny back then because the staircase is tight.
Yeah. You think this one's tight? Wait till you go to the next one.
You're so hulky. I think this is the coolest part of the house because it could be a cool green space, like with plants and stuff. I'm definitely modernizing this house because I'm trying to envision living here.
Yeah, understandably.
It's not a dream house.
I know. Let's move Dexter's house somewhere.
Woo. Okay.
It didn't make
This
much
is tight. Bryce is not meant to live in this house.
Kind of reminds me of my grandparents' house. Whew, that's tight.
But this is such a cool room.
Yeah, I can just envision sitting up here reading a book. So neat.
You got mountain peaks over there. And Elbert right there. So that was just the house.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the main one you can go in this area. There's also a resort just a little down the footpath.
Yeah, so we'll show you a bunch of the cool buildings there, but we just don't have access to any of them anymore.
Yeah, so we'll have to use our imagination. All right, let's head on down to the Interlaken. Number one rule about this house. make sure you close the door behind you. Because if we can't live there, critters can't live there.
Or campers. Can't camp here either.
No, it is just for viewing purposes only. So don't get any ideas.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome that they allow people to still tour the house.
Welcome to the Interlaken. This was once a very popular resort by the prestigious townspeople of Leadville. Actually, it was Dayton and Granite that people came from.
Yeah, Leadville too though.
This building housed a whole bunch of horses and carriages and other animals. There actually was another barn, but it got flooded and destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it was probably somewhere in this vicinity.
Yeah, this building is enormous. I've never seen a building this large just made out of trees. So we're not really sure what these buildings are. In the other tour, they talked about maybe being chicken coops or maybe a place to change clothes. I don't really know, for beach days.
Well, what I thought was a chicken coop because you can peek in that little tiny hole and it looks like a chicken coop.
Yeah, I imagine all these buildings have been repurposed many times over the years. If you creep in some of the windows, you can kind of tell that people have been trying to revitalize them at different times, and I know, speaking for myself, if they ever did, I would love to come here and stay for a couple days or something. It's so cool.
I once imagined that these buildings hosted a lot of fun. How much fun? We'll never know. I do feel like this building maybe was like, they said they had dance halls and like private party rooms. So maybe that could have been a building. And then this building, I assume, was maybe like a church or like event hall. They said that they had traveling priests and stuff that came.
Yeah. It's just a chipmunk. Over here is an octagonal bathroom outhouse, which was pretty cutting edge, we heard at the time, where each guest...
It had leather toilet seats.
Each guest had their own individual little room there.
So that's where you'd go number 2. Pretty cozy.
Better than those Norwegian bunk bed outhouses I always hear about.
There's no more leather seats though. I think the thing I love the most about historical or older buildings is aged wood. It's so pretty with all the different colors and stains on it, just from being weathered.
This rough cut pine just looks amazing. So this is the back of the Interlaken Hotel. It's kind of funny because the front looks so nice and finished, but the back just looks raw.
I had no idea this was the hotel. Wow, look how like ornate the chimney is.
Add a little bit of flair to everything. Nowadays, everything is just very smooth, minimalistic.
Here is the famous Interlaken. Ain't she a beaut?
We showed you the back. This is what the front looks like. And like I was saying, it's pretty interesting to me because the front of all these buildings is done really nice. You know, the side that's facing the water. I imagine this milled lumber like this was really hard to get out here back then. And so they didn't take the time to do all 4 sides. But boy, did it age well, right? Like, I mean, this looks great.
I really love the sign is original still. And even just like the ornate like little trusses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could see inside of it.
Oh, me too.
That would be super cool.
Well, yeah, I bet you if we were able to get in there, we'd be surprised by how extremely small the rooms are.
Everyone was tiny back then. So we said this was a hop-in place, but obviously turmoil struck for it to not be so hop-in no more.
Yeah, so they eventually dammed up the lake here, and in the early 1900s, the lake just became stagnant. And then I guess there was a lot of malaria, and once people started hearing about the malaria, then attendance for the hotel just dried out, and pretty soon there was no one coming here, and so they shut it down.
Yeah, and also the lake level started to rise and there was flooding caused. So even the road from the lake that got here got flooded, and you could take a boat, but like you said, no one wants to mess with malaria.
Yeah, and Dexter passed away too, and then I think everything kind of went downhill from that point on.
Yeah, but I still think it's so cool these buildings are here, and they could have just tore them down, but they're still in good shape.
Yeah, it's really nice that they took the time to restore some of them so that people like us could come here and just kind of get a taste of what it was like back then.
Yeah, I always think that's so cool to imagine old places and think about how people use them and how lively they could have been.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope this video helped you imagine how lively it was, because we're such good tour guides.
Whew.
That is not our day job.
No. Can you tell we've never done a tour before?
Oh man. But we're getting pretty cold, so I think we're gonna head back to camp, and we will see you there.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this taste of the Interlaken.
Woo! Well, we're getting back just in time. Can't see Mount Albert anymore.
Colorado, 4 seasons every day.
All right.
There it is.
Got a pocket full of sage, not a pocket full of sunshine.
It smells so good. I should always run with sage.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You are excited. Love it. Woo! All right, we made it back to the van, as you can see.
Just in time. I'm getting really wet now.
I still want to do a polar plunge, but I think let's sit on it for a minute.
Yeah.
Because right now it's raining and it feels like we're doing a polar plunge.
So thanks for joining us on that little adventure to the Ghost Resort. That was super fun. I love seeing and exploring old relics from the past like that.
Yeah, we hope you didn't learn anything, but we hope you thought it was interesting and fun.
Yeah, most importantly, if you want to learn stuff, link below.
Yeah, not this video. But it was really fun to get back on the trail, and I can't wait to get back on another one. I guess it'll be maybe a Minnesota trail next time.
Holy smokes, we're going home so soon. Shout out to Amy and Caleb's favorite spot. Thanks for sharing it with us.
All right, well, maybe we'll see you later with a little insert of a polar plunge if we get the courage. Otherwise, thank you for running with us today, and we can't wait to run with you on the next one. Bye! Okay, polar plunge, but it's not the same day.
No wind. Okay. Ready? Go ahead.
I don't know if I can do it. You gotta get it.
one with circulation issues.
Okay, got it, got it.
Whoa, did you see that fish?
Yeah, I did.
It like jumped way out. Don't pass out. Big breath.
Okay, good.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good job, good job, good job. Oh my god. We did it. Like, don't look at it. Wow. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the kitchen.
Oh, that's not very exciting.
Okay. With anticipation.
Just keep filming.
Measuring heart rate. Please wait.
Probably gonna be higher.
Are you
getting upset?
alive?
I hope so.
Start now? And he's done. Have a breathe in. Give him moral support. He's doing so good. He has no idea I'm still filming him.
I'm definitely moderating. Oh my god. I'm definitely modernizing this house. How do you say it?
Modernizing.
Oh, modernizing. Okay.